Hi, I'm Joshua Shea. I'm the director and writer of Before the Tide Comes In.
And I'm Will Jack Robinson, and I'm the director of photography.
It was in the first lockdown I started writing Before the Tide Comes In. I was doing a walk a bit like this, I guess, walking on the beaches and back in Jersey. And I guess the idea of being quite stuck and this idea of like not knowing what's next in life, and the idea of kind of impending tide and that kind of being a metaphor for life. And I sort of saw these two characters and it sort of flourished from there, really.
So yes, I've known Josh for a whole number of years, and just love him as a creative and the kind of ideas and energy that he has and passion. And he shared the idea of this script with me quite early on, and I loved it, absolutely loved it. And then when I was actually told that I might be able to play the role that was written, I got very excited. And then when we were looking for the other role, I've worked with this guy before, so we've worked together on a BBC Three drama called The Crash.
Which we were married in.
We were married in, and can you tell? And
I'm letting her talk.
And so there was already chemistry, there was already a good
And
working
friendship.
relationship and friendship.
Yeah.
And so just bringing you over has been fantastic.
Yeah, so I met Josh just on a couple of Zoom meetings,
Yeah.
and then came out here and worked with him, and he's all right, you know. He's not a bad lad.
He's a very good boy.
No, he's very good, yeah. And he wrote this as well, so it's good, yeah.
Yeah, so this is the set for Before the Tide Comes In. As you can see, we're not actually burying people because we just thought that would be a bit unsafe. So we've built these contraptions that they sit in, and we cover them with these boards that go around their neck, and then cover it with sand. So it means that they're kind of a comfortable-ish and can stay safe, and we are all within regulations. That's the main thing. And over here we've got Will's camera.
Yeah, so the main sort of challenge with shooting, obviously at such a low angle, was getting a sort of low sort of cinematic motion. So the best approach, I thought, was set up a dolly like this, and then actually undersling the camera. So then the camera goes here, and then there's a cable that connects up here where the monitor goes. And then you're able to sort of get these sort of nice cinematic pans. And that's what I've been doing up to now, with wides, mid shots, close ups, one shots. But I'm about to go into macros, which are actually going to be static. So I'm just going to have it on my lap. But yeah, I mean, we've been using diffusion and just generally one key light. We might bring a little bit more lighting in further down the line, but for now, that seems to be doing the job. It's a fairly simple setup, so yeah, it's been good.
Scorcho. It's absolutely wonderful. Great. Nicest blend of being away and blended with the nice bits of being at home. Oh, I love it. Absolutely stunning.
Good.
What scenery.
You might come back. I live here, so actually this is the first time I've worked on a film where I live.
Yeah, that's handy.
I've lived here nearly 9 years, 8 years, 9 years, I've lost count.
Yeah.
And normally I leave the island to work, so to be able to work in Jersey is such a treat.
So we're on day 2 of Before the Tide Comes In. We've been shooting over the weekend, and yeah, it's been a bit up and down with the weather, but we're getting some really good stuff, and yeah, we're ploughing through it really quickly, so I'm excited to see how it turns out. So, well, as we know, Will is our DOP. We have the incredible Nick on sound, who's making it sound good. And we have Max and Ronan, who are production assisting today, and camera assistant. So yeah, great team. I've got more as well, but they're currently having a loo break.
In a word, uncomfortable. But that was always there, so we knew it was. You sort of kid yourself on with a good script that it's going to be fine, and then it's not. But it's all right. We can suffer. Suffer for your art.
Sophie.
It's the jumping things in the sand.
Oh, really big creatures.
Yeah, well, they look really big when you're like there and you can't move. You can't bat it away. But
I had quite an interesting experience when I first got in the box, because I was involved in the pitch for this film. That was before you came over.
for my time.
For your time. And getting in the box for the first time, it was really interesting. My heart was racing. It was this sense of being enclosed, and I thought, I'm not claustrophobic. I don't wrestle. Why am I feeling so uncomfortable? And we did about an hour shooting, and then I got out of the box. And then getting back in the second time, actually, it was like the body just went, oh no, it's okay. You can get out. It's okay. So I've been more relaxed this time. You seem to have taken to it. Like I was going to say, duck to water. That doesn't seem like the right.
No, don't miss water.
Mix my metaphors.
There was day 2 of filming when we turned up and the boxes had been there overnight, and mine was full of jumping critters, which I couldn't deal with, but someone else did on my behalf. In a very humane way, I answered. They just ushered them up and out.
But
Nobody died.
Nobody died. It is a very intense experience delivering lines buried up to your neck
Utterly.
in sand.
And from a discipline point of view, you've lost your body. You're literally just doing it with
Yeah.
your face and neck movement.
yeah,
And so there's lots of arm movements going on in the boxes, isn't there?
and that's no use. So it's more like doing a radio play where you've only got your voice. We've
Sure.
only got our heads.
Yeah.
Can't do
facials,
any of this.
Yeah.
So thanks so much for coming along to have a little sneak preview before the tide comes in. I need to go. Hope you enjoy the film. That's the main thing. Yeah, and thanks for joining us.